What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red River Aviation. Today I have the long and very anticipated DFW airport update with 12 new models in this airport update. This airport's seriously starting to really come along and look like an actual DFW airport update. Just from right here you can tell that the regionals terminal is now full, and then our A's and C is completely full as always. Pretty much E's full, D's full, and the taxiways there's a lot going on taxiways this time around. So there's a lot to talk about and a lot to get covered in this update with a lot of new things still to see. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. With all that getting said, we're going to get right into it. So to start off with, my trip to Washington, D.C. was unbelievable. I really can't believe how it turned out. Once again, real quick, sorry about the bad lighting today. I wanted to record this yesterday, but it was cloudy. And I come to record it today, which is right before Friday, and it's cloudy again. So can't get any good lighting here. So we're just going to have to deal with this. But yeah, I got to spot a lot. So I got to get a couple good shots at TUL the Saturday morning, New Mexico one included, and then we went on to Charlotte, got a ton of awesome shots. It was cloudy, but vapor was awesome, pulling off the airliners, so that's really awesome. And then DCA spotting the 2 days I was there was great. Got 1 day of takeoffs and 1 day of the landings, and those landing shots are unbelievable. That 75 or 150-600 lens over there is something else. And then coming back, got some amazing shots at DFW. Very happy with those. And then even a few more at Tulsa while I was waiting on my parents to get back. So I'm very, very happy with it. It's unbelievable how many shots I have. I have 15,000 in the backlog of editing right now. So I've got a lot of work to do. So I hope you guys wish me luck. Those will be done at some point. I've been considering possibly doing a exclusive way off the Instagram to get the picture access earlier. I kind of thought about Patreon, but I don't want to have you guys paying for just pictures. So I'm trying to decide maybe a Facebook page or something along the lines of that. So if that does happen, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, that's just an idea that may or may not happen. So lots of new models today. Very excited to get into this update. The airport's really starting to look good. Next summer, hopefully I can do my master plan project, which is build the whole thing realistically, or at least a nice portion of it, which would include the 5 terminals and probably 2 runways. I think it will be 18 left in 17 right but I don't know. It's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of time next summer if I do decide to do it or hold off. I'm not sure, but I do want it compatible or deassemble and portable easily if I do, because I don't have too much longer living here. Well, I mean, it isn't going just fast, but I mean, before I know it, I'm gonna have to look to a college, which right now I have about 3.5 years till we have to accept that. So I'm gonna have to start considering that and put that in the back of my mind at some point. But we'll get to that when it comes. But that's just a part of the DFW master plan. That's one reason why it needs to be portable. Not saying I want to take it to college, but that I would like to have it portable when I do decide to move permanently from my parents' house at some point in the future, which will probably be 10 years or so, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Minimum maybe 5, but it just depends how college goes for me. So with all that being said, we're going to get into the update. It's going to be a very long one, as we have multiple planes to go over. I believe we started at E last time, so we are going to start we're going to start with arrivals. So as you can tell, this line's pretty awesome with all these planes we got. So I'll let you guys know of the new models. So yeah, so just sit back and relax and enjoy. So here we have United Embraer 170. This one's currently coming in from Houston IAH and will return. Here we have a Spirit Airbus A319-100 arriving in from Fort Lauderdale. We'll be heading out to Denver. I looked at Spirit's routes and they do have a lot of the ones that I wouldn't have expected. Here we have an American Airlines Airbus A321 LUS, which is Legacy User Airways. And from now on, I'll probably be using that terminology for some of the aircraft that need classification. This one's currently rolling in from Philadelphia, and we'll be heading out to Phoenix later on. Here we have the first new model. This is the American Airlines Boeing 737-800 One World, which made an appearance in the Albuquerque update this month. Really nice model, really like it. The One World titles stand out. Now I have the 737 One World, the 757 old colors One World, the 767 new colors One World, and both the old and new colors for the 777-200ER One World. So anyways, here we have a 737-800 in the One World livery coming in from Tampa, and we'll head out to San Jose later on. So here's another new model. We got seating double here. So the new model is the Frontier Airbus A320. This is Wilbert the Whitetail. Got this on, or this one was 35 off Easy Toys. Got this one off eBay for 37. Really happy about it. Actually got it from Matt Lino, however you say his name. Really nice guy. He has the Instagram page that was big, but then he had to get a new account. So that was a coincidence. Wasn't expecting that. So anyways, Wilbert the Whitetail currently pushing back with service to Denver after I'm from Denver as well. And then we have Max DeLynn now, which will still be making appearances, but not near as many as he was. Currently rolling in from Cincinnati, and we'll be heading out to Orlando. Frontier's pretty weak here at DFW, 3 destinations, but we're going to make the most out of those 3. We'll keep going with the taxiway until we get to probably that 787, then we'll hit some concourses. So here we have an American Airlines 787-9. This one's currently just rolling in from Madrid, and we'll be heading out to Los Angeles later, as it will be towed over to the domestic terminal. Here we have an American Airlines 757-200. This one's currently also rolling in from Philadelphia. That's the A321's late. And we'll be heading out to Miami later today. Here we have United Embraer 170. Once again, this one's currently taxiing over to its gate, arriving in from Los Angeles, which unfortunately that route will be ending for United next April, so that's unfortunate, but they can't compete with American Spirit. I think Delta may even fly that route, but I doubt it. But those are 2 big ones that fly it, I know for sure. So they just can't compete on it, and it's understandable. American dominates that route, so unfortunate to see United go on that route, but we'll have to see how that one turns out. And then finally, for the arrivals, besides this is the last one. Here we have American Airlines 787-8 arriving from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be heading out to Beijing later on, which the O'Hare flight ended, which is unfortunate as well. Over there we have a Spirit Airbus E319, the digital colors. This one's going to be heading out to Las Vegas, has arrived from Philadelphia. Here we have a Spirit Airbus A320. This one's currently loading up with service to Los Angeles after arriving from Minneapolis. Here we have a Spirit Airbus A321 loading up for arrived from Los Angeles, and we'll be heading out to Minneapolis, which I think I said that twice actually, so we're going to change Minneapolis to Orlando. Here we have a Delta McDonnell Douglas MD-90. This one's currently loading up with service out to Atlanta after arriving in from Salt Lake City. Here we have a Delta 737-800. This one's currently loading up for Minneapolis after arriving in from Atlanta earlier. Here we have 2 Delta Embraer 170s. We're going to be getting the CS100, it's the A220 on the New York LaGuardia Minneapolis and Detroit, I believe. So very happy about that. We'll definitely have to find a way to get that model, whether it's a CS100 or whatever. It's the same thing, I believe. Anyways, we have two E170s. One's heading out to Detroit, and the other one's heading out to New York, LaGuardia. I don't think there's any stripe tails left. I'm probably dumb for not knowing that, but anyways, I just like to throw it in regardless if there is or isn't. Here I have a Jet Blue Airbus A320 and a stripes tail. This one's heading out to New York and arrived from New York earlier. Here we have an Alaska 737-800 in the new colors. This one's currently loading up a service out to Portland after arriving from Portland. Here we have United 737-700. This one's currently loading up a service to Chicago O'Hare. Arrived from Chicago as well. Finally, we have United Airbus A320 loading up for Denver after arriving from Denver as well. We're gonna go hit Terminal D now. I know this. One second. Sorry about that, guys. I know these are unrealistic, but they'll be in here for this update. Looks like I had the gate fall, but here's my brand new 2 American 737 MAX 8s. Caught my first one DCA, very happy about that. Along with a lot of others, man. Too many to count. Anyways, both these Maxes are just hanging out since they don't fly routes out of here yet. Hopefully at some point, but we'll see. So we'll just say that they're just sitting on the ramp. Kind of quiet Terminal D day, since it's always busy usually. Here we have an American Airlines Airbus A319 service to Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Here we have an American Airlines 737-800 Air Cal heading out to Cancun. Here we have an American Airlines 757-200 heading out to Reykjavik after arriving in from Chicago earlier at some point, I don't know. Here you have American Airlines 787-8 loading up with service to ran out of places for this one to go. We're going to send it to some 777 places, so this one's heading out to Paris. Arrived in from Frankfurt. Here we have a American Airlines 777-300ER. This one's currently loading up a service to Hong Kong after arriving in from London Heathrow. Here we have a British Airways 777-300, which is back for the winter service, unfortunately. Anyways, this one's loading up with service to London Heathrow after arriving from there. This is the third new model. This is the beautiful Iceland Air 757-200 in the 80th anniversary of Iceland livery. I absolutely love this model, and it really helps out DFW. This one's also going to be heading out to Reykjavik, which is a year-round destination, while our seasonal Americans is, I thought it was year-round, but it may be seasonal. So we are going to get Terminal C, Terminal B, A, and then the departures, and that will wrap it up, even though we still have a long ways to go. This airport specifically, maybe in the long run, it's probably going to be 30 plus, but for right now, it's right at 30 usually. So, anyways, here we have American Airlines Airbus A321. It's currently loading up a service up to New York, LaGuardia after arriving in from Orlando. One came up for $62, but couldn't really afford it, so passed on it, unfortunately. But hopefully something comes up soon again. Here we have the American Airlines 737-800. This one's currently loading up a service to Boston after arriving in from Albuquerque. Here we have 1 to 2 American Airlines MD-82s. I believe last time I used 501, so this will be a 7541A with service to Tulsa, Oklahoma after arriving in from Omaha, Nebraska. Flew 964 to Tulsa, loved the flight. And guess what? We have another beautiful American Airlines. This is an MD-83. It's currently loading up with service to Oklahoma City after arriving in from Jacksonville. I thought this was cool, so the routes may be terrible, but here's 3 777-200s at the same lineup. 2 of the new colors, normal colors, and then 1 of the one world livery. Then I have my 4 767s over here, so 2 normal, 1 world, then the one without winglets. So I'm just gonna give you some random flights. So this one's heading out to Maui. This one's heading out to Honolulu. And this one's heading out to Miami. Actually, those 3 were realistic, just times were way off. Okay, here we have another new model. This is the American Airlines Airbus E319S. I have 2 of these in the update. Sorry about the focus, trying to fix a gate real quick. Okay, that's good enough. E319S. This one's currently loading up with service to Kansas City after arriving from... Where do these things... There's only 32 of them, and I have 4, so I may be a little off on routes for this specific airplane. We'll just say San Antonio. Here we have an American Airlines 737-800 loading up with service to... I think they fly these to Reno, Nevada, so we'll send it there after coming in from Las Vegas. Here we have another American Airlines Airbus A319S in the crappy Aero Classics. Well, the mold's not terrible. The engines are actually better, but the landing gear. So, anyways, this one's currently loading up with service to... Oh man, I'm out of routes for these already. We'll say... I think I already said Houston, but we'll say Houston again after arriving in from... Or I said 49, so arrived from Houston, heading out to... We'll just say that it came out the hangar after arrest. Flew 2 A320s, 664 and 652 AW America West, former. So I know a lot of A320 routes specifically now. So this one's going to be heading out to Washington DCA after coming in from where were the new routes? I just remembered the A320s. Man, there was like 3 new ones and I can't even remember. I can't remember exactly where the board said this one was going. Come on, surely I can. I know some of them. We'll just send to Tucson. Lots of those XUS are always. Sorry, LUS A320s do a lot of flights around now and DFW. So completely forgot where some of them were going. Anyways, it's different ones, but anyway, or a different view. But we have a Delta Connection CRJ-700 with service to Cincinnati after arriving in from New York JFK for different. Okay, Terminal B. Lots of new models over here, or I think 3. I didn't miss any new ones over there besides the A319S was the only one. So here we have an American Airlines Bombardier CRJ-200. Actually, out of all the things, saw a Skyless one at DFW. It's probably having the Mobile, Alabama, so we'll send this one there. Very happy about this. Here we have the American Airlines Ember 170, American Eagle, sorry, Ember 175. 3 of these now in the airport really helps out. Anyways, this one's going to be heading out to Tallahassee after arriving in from... I need some realistic routes, so I'm going to get you guys some very realistic routes as of the day of recording. So let's just pull this up real quick. Little Rock will be that one. Here I have American Airlines CRJ-200. This one's going to be heading out to Tyler, Texas after arriving from in the old colors, by the way. After arriving from Bismarck, that's way off. Might as well. Here I have American Eagle Embraer 145. This one's currently loading up with service to Lots of E-140s now. Killing, and we'll be heading out to Montgomery. Here we have American Eagle Embraer 140. This one's coming in from Roswell, and we'll be heading out to Waco. Here we have an American Eagle CRJ-700. Sorry, chair about broke. This one's currently loading up with service to College Station and arrived from Monroe. Here we have another American Eagle Embraer 145 in the new livery. This one's currently loading up with service to Corpus Christi, I think. And we'll be heading out to trying to get the most realistic destinations for you guys. Lots of 737s, oh my gosh. One E-145 to save my life. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally, Birmingham. Here we have another CRJ-700. This one's currently loading up with service to Baton Rouge, and we'll be heading out to Knoxville. Here we have a CRJ-200 arrived from Memphis. That's unrealistic, but anyways, right from Memphis, we'll be heading out to. Oh, my phone doesn't die, but it probably will. Yeah, 8-19 from Denver today, so that just shows. Crap, I'm already out of places on the arrivals board. Heading out to Springfield, once again, unrealistic. This American Eagle Embraer 170. Unrealistic, but still needs to be in here, just like the CRJ-200. Just heading out to Shreveport and arrived from Montreal. Here we have an American Eagle Embraer 175. This one's currently loading up with service to some of these cities are hard to pronounce. Fargo, and we'll be heading out to Bennetville. Here we have another CRJ-700. This is the third one, I think. This one's going to be heading out to El Paso and arrived from Louisville. And here we have another Embraer 140. This one's currently arriving in from Beaumont, and we'll be heading out to Longview. Okay, Terminal A. Here we have an American Airlines. Let me get around here. Here you have an American Airlines Mcdonnell Douglas MD-83. This one's currently going to be loading up with service to Milwaukee and arrived in from Pensacola. Here we have another Airbus A320. This one's currently loading up with service to I saw Memphis. Memphis was one of them. So it's heading out to Memphis and arrived in from hey, 757 coming in on a maintenance flight from Tulsa. That's awesome. We're heading out, sorry. There's 98320 route to save my life on here. We'll just send it out to us. What was the destination? I remember it was from last update. I know one of them was Oakland, so we'll send to Oakland, but there was a different one that I was thinking of. Here we have another brand new model. This is the American Airlines Airbus E321 LUS. Not the most impressive model. This is the better one out of the two that I have, I have three, but out of Gemini. This one's sent out to San Diego, and arrived from Seattle. Here we have an American Airlines 737-800 in TWA retro livery. This one's going to be heading out to Salt Lake City and arrived in from Orange County. This is an American Airlines 767-300ER. I finally found the gate that fell. This one's going to be heading out to Miami and arrived in from Chicago O'Hare. These are going to be unrealistic, but they got nothing better for them. Here we have another American Airlines 767-300. This one's currently loading up with service to Orlando, and we'll be heading out to it'll be towed for maintenance flight Tulsa. Here we have American Airlines 767-300 One World. This one's currently loading up with service to, I don't even know. New York, random maintenance flight. Came out of the hangar. Another 767-300. This one's currently taxiing out with service to London Heathrow on an occasional swap or a rare swap, and we'll be heading out to, I don't even know, I guess San Francisco. The 767 flight from Miami, or we have 787 flights to San Francisco now, so I missed that on, so that's the 789 over there, which we'll do for today, but it needs to be a 788. Okay, now we gotta hit departures. I can kind of stay in my chair, this will do. 26 minutes already, that's 12 new miles for you. Oh, I completely missed this side. Here we have American Airlines Airbus A319. This one's currently loading up with service to I don't know why, but on these A319s I go freaking clueless. A319 anywhere. Lima's another 757 route, so I'll try to remember that. I'm telling you, on this departure board, never wants to cooperate with what I'm trying to get routes for. And Memphis is the only one that comes up, and we'll send it to Memphis regardless. So I got nowhere better. And we'll be heading out to, came in from Memphis, heading out to St. Louis. Okay, that's a 319S route, so we'll actually find another route for this arrival then. Okay, we're just gonna say Wichita. That's A319S route as well, so we'll say that one more time. So Charlotte's A320 sometimes. So 652 is on there, so still doing work. Maintenance CRJ 700 flight from Charlotte to Dallas. That's freaking hilarious. A319. Sorry about this, guys. Sacramento, because I got nowhere better. Here I have American Eagle Embraer 190. This one's currently loading up. Starts Tucson, arrived from Atlanta. There's an A319S. This one's currently loading up service to St. Louis after arriving in from Wichita. And there's that one's new, and then the A321S is also new. Those two. That one's loading up service to Charlotte after arriving in from Sacramento, even though I just said that one, but we'll say it again. Okay, let's hit departures now. We'll start over here, and then we'll head back over there. Here at American Airlines 737-800. This one's currently taxiing out with service to I don't know why I go clueless sometimes. I really don't. Miami again, and we'll be heading out or arriving from Miami earlier, and then right now it's heading out to Portland. Here we have a United 737-900 Eco Skies currently coming in from San Francisco and heading out back to San Francisco. Sorry about that. Getting my chair. There's Eco Skies. Really nice model, hard to find. Glad I got it. Here we have a Delta 717-200. This one's currently loading up or taxiing out service to Minneapolis after arriving from Detroit. Here we have a beautiful American Airlines Mcdonnell Doubles MD-83. This one's currently loading up with service to Des Moines. Sorry guys, I went over 30 minutes. So anyways, this one's going to be loading up with service to, or heading out with service to Des Moines after arriving in from MD-80 routes are limited. Now it sucks. Columbus. We have another MD-80 holding short. We'll get to him. Very excited for that. Here we have another American 737-800. This one's currently loading up or heading out with service to Las Vegas after arriving in from for how many routes there are, it shouldn't be Denver. Here we have another A319 Spirit digital livery. This one's currently taxiing out with service to, I think they have Chicago, so we're going to say Chicago after arriving in from I don't know if they Phoenix, that's a good one. Okay, we'll go over here and hit the final set of departures and then the runway, and that will be a day since we're already over 30 minutes. Chrome Retro obviously wasn't lined up right. There's another gate that fell. That's the one that was giving me so much trouble when I was setting this up. Okay. Here we have a UPS 767-300. This one's currently taxiing out service to Ontario after arriving in from Chicago, Roxford. Here we have an American 737-800 in the Chrome Retro livery. This one's currently heading out service to Washington Dulles and arrived in from Norfolk. That's probably an MD-80 route. Here we have a United 737-800 in Star Alliance livery. This one's currently taxiing out also service to Washington Dulles. Arrived from there as well. Here we have an American 787-9. This one's currently heading out with service to Sao Paulo after arriving from I have a city in my head, but I can't say it. It's the one in Brazil, I believe. Anyways, we'll just say that's heading to Europe. Here we have an American 737-800 in the Reno Air Retro livery. This one's currently taxiing out with service to Seattle, Washington, and arrived in from, trying to think of our best 737 cities because we have another one coming up. San Juan. Here I have an American 737-800. This one's currently taxiing out with service to Kansas City and arrived in from Cleveland. That's another MD-80 destination. Here at American Eagle Emerald 175. This one's currently taxiing out with service to and for all the E175 flights we have, I think the departure order would be more showing of that. Lubbock's another MD-80 destination now. God, nothing. Houston, Hobby, and we'll be heading out to nothing to save my life, my goodness. We already said Little Rock, so we'll leave that one for another day. El Paso. Nothing to see. Here we have American 777-300 ER or 777 or 77W. This one's currently loading up or taxiing out with service to there was some that I just can't remember at this point. We'll just say that's heading out to need to remember more destinations. Second flight to Heathrow. Here American Service E319 LUS. This one's currently taxiing out or getting ready to hold short with service to Charlotte after arriving in from lost for places. We'll just say Phoenix again, probably. Here we have another beautiful Americans in D83. This one's currently heading out to Destin Fort Lauderdale Beach and arrived in from Tallahassee. Here we have the United 737-900 ER. This one's currently taxiing or holding short with service to I think they fly JFK, but not sure. We'll just send to San Francisco. Arrived from Houston. And then finally we have an Aero Mexico Ember 190 finally away from the gate. This one's currently taxiing out with service to Mexico City. Hope you guys enjoyed this 35-minute plus video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Really hope you guys like all the new models. The airport's really looking good, in my opinion. And I hope you guys thank you guys for all the support on the weekend, or the 3 videos that went up last week. They the announcement video didn't just do bonkers, but the other 2 did really well so far. The Albuquerque update and the unboxing. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. Those 2 videos and the other one. I had a really fun time making them, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well, because I thought it was a really good update with all the 12 new models that we have. That's another new model right there, if I didn't mention it. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next week's video will be a trip report, I believe, the American 737 Tulsa Charlotte, and then the following week I don't know how I'm going to do these trip reports, since now I run 3 airports in a month. So if you guys see another double upload, don't be surprised. That's why. That'll probably be for the next 2 months and then when January comes around, then we'll reconsult what we're doing, which will probably just be back to Gemini Jets, or maybe another surprise video that I have in store for you guys. Besides that, not a whole lot to talk about. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram at Red River Aviation to get all the latest pictures and information regarding the Instagram, YouTube channel, my life, anything about that. If you guys like the idea of exclusive access to pictures, let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe and turn on the notification bell for to support me and know when I upload videos. And besides that, trip report coming next week, so hope you guys are excited for that. And then we'll be doing either the DFW, Albuquerque, or Tulsa Airport next week. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do this yet, but expect a double upload one weekend of this month, which is 5 videos per month for the next 2 months, and then we'll reconsult from there. Like I said, every other week you guys will be getting trip reports till December, and then also you guys will be getting the Gemini Jets airport updates to throw those in as well. That's all I have for this video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Christmas is coming up soon, so this airport will be even more dominant. I do have plans to attempt to get some more jet bridges, because as you can tell, especially Terminal B, we are lacking. And then at some point I may have a dedicated video for the DFW major project, which that's just a future idea that may not end up happening. But yeah, for now I have the 2-month outline, and then once the new year starts in 2019, we'll reconsult what we're doing from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had an awesome time making it. Thank you guys for all the support, and that will do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Red River Aviation signing off.